Media Lounge. Don't know CjKing here live in Music Media Lounge with the beautiful upcoming artist, songwriter, angel vocals, Kerissa.
Hi.
Kerissa, what's up? How
I'm
you doing?
good. I'm here. I'm happy to be here.
Glad to have you too. No lie.
Finally, long overdue.
Yeah, for real. Your very first interview?
With CjKing. So right now, that's all
Okay,
we're talking about.
exclusive.
Yeah, exclusive.
You beat man. That's what's up. So Kerissa, where you get that? Kerissa, where you have that name? Why you come up with
That's
the name
actually
Kerissa?
my name. That's the crazy
Oh, for
thing.
real? That's a beautiful
my
name.
Yeah. You know what? Growing up, I didn't even like it, but that's my name. That is it. And because I started music so early, I just was using my name. I just never changed it.
Oh,
so that's my name.
Wonderful. So where you from? Like your birthplace and
Okay, so I was born in Portland and then moved to Ocherius at like a few months old. So I'm an Ocherius girl.
Born in Portland?
Yep, Port Antonio Hospital. That's where my mom's from.
Nice. So can you tell me a bit about your early life?
I was raised in the Adventist church. My grandparents were Adventist, so was my mom. And I was raised around music. That's just really it. All of them could sing. Everybody in my family, they love music and all of that. I'm the black sheep though, you know? I'm the whirlian of the bunch, but doing the devil's work.
So you think you would consider yourself a black sheep, or the family does?
Yeah, they would, because I know I'm not doing anything wrong, but they would consider me the black sheep, but I most definitely understand why, you know? Why they would say that. I could respect their point of view.
Understand. And you said your family did music, like, to what extent?
Like always in the church they're singing. My mom was also a singer as well. She used to do a lot of backup for a lot of big names. So just all of them always singing, always doing background vocals, keeping shows in the communities and stuff like that.
So you think that's how you got into the music?
I feel like it was just something that was natural to me. If my parents were carpenters, I would still be an artist. It's just something that always came natural to me.
Oh, wow. And how would you describe like your type of music?
I would say like I created a name for it in my head, and it would be Lover's Blues.
Lover's Blues.
Which it is very different because I was raised on lovers rock music, Beres Hammonds and all of that stuff. And then my grandfather loved jazz and blues. And something in the way they articulate, you know, their vocals and their riffs and their runs, a lot of that, I hear it in my music right now. So
I gotta give that to you. You have like fire vocals, like even like your covers and everything. We're gonna get to that later on. But like what like those people, like artists previously inspire you to like?
Yeah, I could say I love Luther Vandross so much. Anita Baker, Cjay. You know, I love music that is timeless, and that's what they give every time. And I love to challenge myself. Every day I get up and I try to sing and I try to top myself. How I sound today, I want to sound better tomorrow.
Yeah. And I have to give that to you because I've been going back previously on your previous work, and you did like you truly improved. So I have to give that to you as well. And your previous work was like top tier. So
it's gonna keep getting better.
Yes, you can definitely keep getting better. You see me? And you said the genre of your music, would you consider that is again?
Lover's Blues.
Lover's Blues.
It's
That's
different.
new.
Lover's Blues.
That's new. And then, okay, since you started music, when did you first record your official like first song? Is it Keep On?
Maybe 12 years ago, I could say I recorded like my first, like maybe 12, 13 years ago. It's a long time. Yes.
And what song was that?
What song? What was my first song?
From
was it?
what I could find, I see Keep On was the first one.
No. I stripped those. I took those down because obviously I was like, I'm not there anymore. It was Love Is a Lie. That was my first song. It's called Love Is a Lie.
You guys need to find that one. You feel me? And send that one
I hope you guys can dig it up. I think
find that one for real.
It was Yardcore Music that produced it in Portland, and I hope they don't have that anywhere.
Yeah, they need to dig that up and send that to me. Yeah, definitely need to do that.
Yeah, I was so young, high school breakup.
Oh. Yeah. So wait, when you're doing your songs, like, do you write, like, you just mentioned like high school breakup? That means you incorporate your life into your music.
Almost every time, because I don't like to just get up and tell stories. I feel like it does not connect to people. So that's why I say my art is a reflection of my reality. That's why you have some songs where I'm like, can I swear?
Yes.
I'll be like, fuck these niggas. Okay. And then the next moment, oh my God, I'm so in love, he's everything. Because I'm just riding the wave and whatever I go through. Because I started writing poems before I even started to write music. That's how I knew that, I could write.
So that's why when you listen to your music, you have that feeling.
Yes.
Okay, I understand completely. So tell me more about the Toronto's Rising First. The Rising Star. In 2015.
Okay, so I was at a community center in Falstaff, and freshie, they would not call me a freshie at the time, fresh off of the boat, and I went in a studio and people were singing. I was like, I'm minding my business, they don't know me, whatever, and these girls were auditioning for this competition. I'm like, okay, I don't think I got it, I don't know, and I was there just humming and singing and just doing my little schoolwork, and the producer there was like, holy shit, like, you could sing. I'm like, I guess. And he's like, make a video. And I made the video. I didn't think it would go anywhere. Instead, I couldn't even get to finish the competition, because then there's this big dance show in Toronto called Stomp the Yard, and they called me and they were like, you sound amazing, we want you to come and open up and sing the national anthem. I didn't even know the Canadian national anthem at that time, but yeah. So it went well in the end. It's so sad that the day of the competition was that specific thing, and I just decided to go that way.
So now you learn the Canadian national anthem.
I know the national anthem. I think so.
For everyone, are you currently Canadian?
No, I'm gonna always be Jamaican, but yes, I'm a resident of Canada. Yes.
Okay, but you're in the United States right now.
Yeah, no, me a big foreign.
Oh, you mean man?
With a big foreign, I'm in
America. Don't know a tingo.
Because Canadians still look to here like like a foreign.
Yeah. Still a foreign still. Is it me? All right. Back into more of your records, like Stop One. So let's talk about that.
Hi.
Let's talk about Stop One. So what were you thinking when you were recording that track? Come on.
So I backtrack. I got the rhythm from Squash at the time.
Yeah. And how did that link come about?
I was working with Wap Them Music, and I think that's how he kind of heard of my music. Big up to Wap Them, because we did a few stuff together, and he heard of me, and he sent it to me. He said, this doesn't sound good and whatsoever. And we talked a few times previously. When he sent it to me, I vibed it and I wrote something different. And at the time, I remember going on the streetcar, and some people are talking about Jamaican music, and one big woman is just like, really and truly, it's always somebody that takes somebody man, or somebody pussy better than this, and it's always the women against each other in some way. A girl, if you're skinny, you throw it on the fat girl, if you're fat girl, you throw it on the skinny girl. I'm saying, no, I know. I'm saying, no, give me a minute. And I went home and I wrote it, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm not woman against woman. Like, right now, we need to really be empowering each other. Because
so you decided to cuss the man?
No, instead...
So you decided to cuss the man. You know me have to pick up for you.
No, I wasn't even cussing the man. So after that happened, I had a friend, please forgive me, she knows herself. Yeah. She was going through a bad breakup, and I remember saying to her, like, yeah, I made the boy idea, so like, you know, snap back, oh, a woman can't do what a man do and be a lady. And I was like, fuck that. We gave birth to men.
But isn't that true?
That's not true. There's no such thing.
Think so?
No, it's society. That's what society places on women. That's what they put there. We gave birth to men. We raised men. Anything a man can do, he can do it because we made him capable of doing it.
But you don't think that, not society, but you're going to be looked at as...
Because of society.
You're not going to be looked at equal. You understand? You don't think so?
But the thing is, for me, we are equal.
Yeah, but if you put yourself in a situation like you're being more promiscuous than, you understand? Than regular.
Again, it's just all society.
You take off points off. You understand?
It's all society and what they think. Because let's just be real. Most of it, they come like Jamaican man say, oh, a girl orange fuck out, and that's why women keep their numbers down. But Cocky can mash up pussy. 12-pound baby come out of pussy and they go right back. And to be honest, we meet a girl who is a whore from a completely different state, CJ, to say, and if she not tell us that she fuck a million man, you know, I feel good where you ain't say out in a leap. And that's it. I just feel like it's just what society puts on men, and that's why men do what they do, because they feel like they can get away with it. So if you hurt me, cool, just know I can hurt you back. Whatever you can do, I can do it better while we're in stilettos. And that's what that song was about. Like, you know, a lot of times they say cheating happens, and you see a woman go fight her next woman while she and the man go wrap up back good. No, me and the woman never in no business, and me and you go have it out. Yeah, so whatever they can do, we can do it too. They want to step, you can step.
So you think you're advocating for women in like situations like that, or women overall? Or?
Just overall, and it's not even just to say just women, just overall in general, because you have some woman out there where a man beater too, you know, just whatever, making it though in the relationship, everybody's even, we're all equal, we all have feelings, so don't do anything that you wouldn't like somebody to do unto you, basically. And we can get grimy. You could see a different side of me, because sometimes
women do get
we get there.
So you say that's what inspired that track?
Yes.
And that track been kicking up waves.
Yeah, big song. I love it. You know, it's either I get, oh my God, I love it, or you know, you're one wicked girl, but I'll take it either way.
No, like, cause even I heard Shawnee B bigging it up on his program.
BBC. Well. Big up to Shawnee B.
Shawnee B too as well. How do you felt about that?
It was amazing, and it happened so naturally. I was on Clubhouse, and I've been messaging Shawnee B for years, but he really didn't see it. And when I approached him, he was just like, I love the song, I love you, and I'm gonna play it. And everybody was like, you know, you're just a talk. Immediately the next day he played it, and it got such a forward. He kept playing it. So big up to Shawnee B, I love you. He's been supporting me ever since.
Yeah, man, big up. All right, on to the next track. Damage. Explain that one.
Right after Stop Go Answer, a lot of dancehall producers started to approach me, because I'm known for being a singer. Little Vibes, he resides in Toronto. He sent it to me, and for a while there, I had so much things writing, I had so much songs writing, but then he was like, I need to get it done, and I was like, usually as soon as I hear a beat, I know exactly what to write about. This time I was like a bit torn. And then him sent it back, and I opened the file, and I saw that the name of the rhythm is Damage, and that's how that song really came about. Me, I said Damage, the rhythm name Damage. So now I'm trying to channel whatever he was feeling, because sometimes whatever the producer is feeling, it's best when you get on that wave with them. So I was like, that's the mindset he was in when he was making the rhythm, and I just named the song Damage, and in the melody little by little until everything came back. And again, female dominance. Yeah, female dominance. Hey boy, I'm with damage you. You know, see my pussy fat ass cock.
That's how you feel for real?
Yeah, no, that's how I feel. A problem when my cocky from back, this a pussy, I give them boy a attack. Oh God.
Can you give us peace, boy? Give us peace of that.
Hey boy, me would damage you. You know, see my pussy fat ass cock. A problem when my cocky from back, this a pussy, I give them boy a attack. Hey. Pussy tight, make it hard for go in, hard for come out, can't even pull up.
Pull up. Okay. Remember, this is an interview. All right. Love Connection, Heartless, Wicked. Them like back to back after each other.
Back to back, yes. Love Connection, that was Universal. Zing Fence, Chronic's brother, really good producer as well.
Yeah,
and
shout out.
Universal, and I actually heard the rhythm on a live. One of his live, I'm just like, I want it, make sure you send to me now, like, come on for the live, you know why, like, I heard something, it was so different, and it wasn't much of, like, I just liked the rhythm, it was a sound, it just really caught me, and the song just really came just so easy, and when I finished writing the song, and Johnny Wonder was like, okay, then the song for go out, and he's like, what's the name of the song? I was like, oh shit, I did not have the name for a song. If you realize, Love Connection is those words aren't mentioned in the song. But when I reflected on the song, I was like, that's what it's all about. The conversation was about a love connection. So that's a good song.
Record.
And then Wicked with Kasik was long overdue.
Yeah,
that's my friend, that's my bro. I love him so much, so talented. And I can't wait for the world to see what he has to offer. Amazing writer. And Jazzword produced that one, a big producer in England as well.
Jazzword, you don't know anything though. Jazzword, a legend.
Yes.
So how about that song, Wicked now? Tell us about that one.
Wicked. So, we were listening to something else and we were vibing and something just wasn't right. And then I got the beat from Jazzy and I was like, Kasi, this is it. Immediately I sent him the rhythm and Next day is like, check your email. I'm like, what is this? Demo, everything, just right. And
you sent them?
Yes, and basically of the conversations that me and Kastika have had before, that's where it really just stemmed from. Like, we always talk about, it's a pussy, a power, like, woman, because he loves women. He's such a gentleman. Yes. Real men love women. And we're talking about, like we always talk about woman, just the power of love. Like he's, and what it can do for you, just connecting with somebody. And we said, boy, some of them time, wickedness, when you fall in love with some girl, boy, wicked. They know them pussy good and then just, gosh, the love just wicked. Because love can mash you up,
It can relate to that,
yes.
The wickedness of women.
Some of us, yes.
No, I'm saying like...
Can relate, yeah. Okay. Wickedness on both sides. Me know some wicked, me know.
Yeah, but we men wicked too as well,
Terrible.
You see me, so I understand what that song they come about.
Yeah.
Well.
Exactly. And I'm representing for the ladies.
Yeah, man. And check out that record there as well, you see me? You don't know anything, though. A big up from Twins of Twins. Saying you're the next Rihanna. What do you feel about that? That's a big comment.
Tulax, anyway, they big up yourself. I love you right through. You give me a different support, you give me a different strength. Like, to be honest, even in the time when Tulax started to show his love, I was in such a low place, like to the point where I'm just like, you know what? Maybe I'm not built for this ship. This is getting too much for me.
So you felt like that before?
Yes, where I'm just like, because, growing up, you love music and all you see is music. Then you get to come into it, you realize it's like 90% business and 10% music, and there's so much politics. And talent alone not gonna do it. This good heart business, kind hearted, this not gonna bring it away. And I was just surprised. He was just like, oh my God, I love your voice. I've never heard anything like it. And usually, a lot of people, my vloggers might ask for money and stuff like that. I just got the link, he sent it to me, and I just felt great about everything that he said, and it really re-energized me to keep going. The Rihanna comment, he set the bar really high, but I can't complain. I love Riri.
But you do sound like Rihanna sometimes.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I mean, you look like her.
I look like her at the forehead. What? At the forehead?
Yo, some pictures I do, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I'll be checking out. Look at her Instagram. Shout out to Instagram.
Yeah, so _Kerissa S, that's my Instagram. And shout out to Riri, what's good? Send me the next Fenty collection. What's good? I want to be an ambassador.
Yeah, man, we're ready for collab.
We're ready for it.
You understand? So what's your so what do you think is your most dominant, your high point in your career so far? Based on what have you been based on you working so far? What do you think you accomplished?
More than anything else, I could say that I have done my groundwork. Since the COVID, everything kind of got a bit down. But I feel like when it comes on to my performance, my stage presence, everybody know once you book Kerissa, you're gonna get a good show. And I was fully booked up until COVID. Big up to Kingston Music Week and all of them festivals for always booking me and stuff. But I feel like when it came on to that aspect, I am proud of where I am when it comes on to my stage performance and the shows that I've been getting over the years. I have a show coming up. I have a few coming up.
When is your show?
Black and Gold coming up. Snoopy's birthday celebration is going to be at Luxy on the 19th of August. So you guys come out. The information is on my page.
Okay, definitely. So you do definitely be going.
And outside. Some other shows we can't talk about yet.
Some exclusives.
Some exclusives. Okay. CjKing Entertainment will have it for you.
Of course. Listen. All right. So when it comes on to the records and stuff like that, what do you have
coming up?
Yeah, I see you in the studio with Frankie Music. I see you in the studio. What's up with that?
Okay, yeah, I have a few stuff coming out with Frankie soon, hopefully sooner than later. So amazing. He has such a great ears for music. So I have some stuff coming out with Frankie for sure, and it's going to be good. I don't know. That's all I could say.
Who else? Who have you been linking up in the industry? Because the one thing with you, though, I see that you're on it, you understand?
I'm more working.
Who are you working with? You have a team or...
Really and truly, I don't have a team. It's just...
reach out to Shawnee B, reach out to... You understand?
It's really just me, because over the year doing the groundwork, and of lately, that, CjKing Entertainment, he's been, helping me, and, he's a part of my team now, whether he likes it or not. But yeah, it's really just me. I tough it from them time till now, and I just take my time, do my groundwork, make the work speak for itself. Talent over hype. Eventually, you do your thing and you master your craft. It will get to where it needs to get to. When it comes on to producers, even Shawnee B, have some stuff there. Kevy B, we have some stuff there too as well. There's so much people. I don't wanna. I have something with Popcorn.
Yeah, I see you. Looking up with the Dexter too or something.
Yeah, I do have something coming with Dexter soon. Hopefully, again sooner than later. An amazing song. I can't wait for you guys to hear it. It bad.
That means you definitely put it in the groundwork.
Yes, put it in the work.
So you're inside the studio more than you're outside.
Exactly. I just came back from Jamaica. No parties, no nothing. Just in the studio. Right, you. Oh yeah, and before I forget, Melio. I have a song coming soon with Melio. It bad. Big up to Melio. Bad producer.
Who do you listen to on your right now? Who's on your playlist?
Who's on my playlist? I'm so old school really. But for new people, Snow. I love Snow. Jasmine Sullivan. She's not coming off. Tanya Steven, Gangsta Blues cannot come off. Always up there as well. And my Anita Baker and stuff like that. And everybody know, if you know me, you know Beres and Freddie. Them they up there so. For the younger people, can't forget the younger people. Jazzy Lee's. Love Jazzy Lee's. Lila Ike. Savannah. You know what I mean? Skeng. We have a Skeng in there as well. So yeah, and some other people, the unknown people as well, like Roxy. I love Roxy so much. You have people like Satori, Kasik. Because I listen to my peers. I need to know, what's going on. I need to keep myself current with the new sounds and all of that.
I like that. You have a good arts on the music. I want your music.
Yeah.
So okay, who would you like to collaborate? Like here or not here? Like dead or alive? Who would you collaborate?
Dead or alive? Most definitely Luther's up there. Like as a vocalist, I'm just like I'm so in love with him. Tupac, if that's
okay, alive.
I love Tupac. Alive right now. I love Wizkid for some reason. I love Wizkid. And Beres is it's Beres. You can't go wrong. It's Beres. And for the so-called new people with their own. Let me think. There's so much. I don't want to pick one and then we can do two.
Yes.
Okay, Massacre is one for sure. I love Massacre. Love the messages that he pushes and everything. And Skeng. Feel like he's coming through with something new. Or Skilly, I take Skilly. And then for females, again, some of the people that I did say, Tanya Steven is just amazing. And Jazzy Lee's, I really do love Jazzy Lee's voice, and I think she has so much potential, and she's going to be one of the people that you remember like 20 years from now. We're going to remember Jazzy Lee's.
Big up Jazzy Lee's.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right. So outside of the like studio and stuff, when you're not doing the music, what do you do to like zero back, like balance out yourself?
Clean. I love to clean so much. I love to decor. Whatever space I'm in, I like to make that space my own. So I'm always cleaning, decorating, writing poems. Yes, reading and binge watching Grey's Anatomy.
How would you describe your personality? Like you, like. How would you describe yourself?
I'm a very passionate person. My mom used to say, you love me or you hate me. There's no in between. I don't keep a neutral zone. A neutral zone is a fake zone. If I can't be myself, then I don't want to be around. I'm nice. I'm always smoking my weed, always trying to be mellow. Just always cheerful, happy, and always on a positive vibration, I could say. CJ, you know I'm a vibe.
Yeah,
you know this.
definitely. I can definitely confirm that. So when you're going on the stage and stuff, like, do you have a method you like? You have like a ritual or something you do?
Oh shit, a ritual.
No, like what do you do before you go on stage? Like before you go on, do you like play a video game, get in your meds? How do you get in your mood to go on stage?
This might be like the most odd thing ever.
Yeah.
But like when they say you're going to do a test and you shouldn't study, that's basically how I do it. Like for that day, I just try to wing it. And usually, even if I have a big show, I'll try to rehearse the day before my show.
But what if you have a rehearsal set up like before that? You have to go.
Yeah, no, like the day before the show, that's when I would most likely choose to. And if I have rehearsal that day, that would probably be all I would do. I like to make sure that in myself I feel comfortable, I feel relaxed. You know, there's no ritual that I do. The most I do is pray, you know, so that God speaks through me, that whatever message I'm sharing will, you know, only be positive light. Because, you know, as artists, we have a lot of influence over others, you know. So I want to make sure whatever I'm putting out is something good, because your energy always comes back to you. But I don't really have a ritual. I just like to make sure I'm in a good state of mind. So I like to, for that day, the most I could say is don't have a lot planned. Don't talk to a lot of people, because
clear your schedule.
Yes, clear my schedule, because energies transfer. I want to be with myself, make sure I'm okay with myself, I'm at peace, I'm in a good frame of mind. And during that time, you know, make sure my voice is at its best. You know, I do my vocal exercise to make sure I feel good, because people spend their hard-earned money and times are hard. So I want to make sure when I go out, I give the best of me. I'm proud of whatever I do. So I make sure that I am at my best for the performance, which being relaxed, you know, doing my vocal warm up, and just mentally preparing myself. That's about it.
Okay, so no ritual. You just
just
clear your mind, clear your schedule,
positive
and
energy.
just make it be a normal.
Yeah, because music, like, everybody, there's a lot of people out there that can sing and do great things, but once you decide to do this for a career, you have to think of it just like a doctor or a nurse. This is a business, and you're here, and I respect my fans, and as I say, they could spend their money on anything else. So I just want to make sure that I am in the best frame of mind to give them what they came to see.
No, I like that. I like that a lot. So you aim to please your audience.
Always.
So you love your fans.
Love them.
Yes, I can definitely see that.
Yeah. I can't be nothing without them.
You ever record a song and be like, you know what, this is the one, and then that ever happened to you before?
All the time. A lot of artists are gonna feel that, because you do this song, you really, especially if you love your work, you give it the best of you, and you know, you connect to it on that level. Because as I say, I write about what I feel. Yes. So sometimes I write it and it brings up all these emotions, and sometimes it doesn't do that for other people. And you know, you have to get. All these years, I've learned to move past that. Some people, they'll get disappointed and discouraged, but don't, because sometimes the song that you think that's the one. Those are the ones I get, you know, the most forward from.
Yeah. And your covers, I love your covers. I gotta give that to you. Like,
thank you.
I love your song, them. Don't get me wrong,
but you love the covers.
Whenever you do these covers, it's like sometimes I'm not gonna take away from the artist, you know. You feel me? But it's like, you feel me?
Right there,
neck and neck. You understand? Yo, I love that one by Adele when you did that love song.
Adele, and that's actually what's this called, love song, by Adele.
I love that one. You feel me? So
and it's hard doing covers.
What's your favorite? And how do you like? What made you even start doing them?
The covers?
Yeah.
So about what I could say 3 years ago, somebody very close to me died.
R.I.P.
Yeah, Little's the General. I miss you, love you. Like, when I came to the city, he was the first person to take me seriously. He's actually never done any song with any females, and I was the only one he decided to work with. He saw something in me. And one of the last conversations we had before, because I have hard time getting beats for producers to work with me, because it's either in dancehall they say I sing too much. Then when I go to reggae, they say I don't look reggae. So it was hard for me to fit in.
Reggae has a look.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, I have the natural hair and that. Even, you know, so I didn't fit in there. So it was like I couldn't get beats. And he's just like, you know, keep your head up. Somebody's going to find. He's like, what are you talking about? Just sing. Just sing some songs. Just sing something. And when he passed away, that's when I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this just for him. Just if it's even once a month, just get up and just don't think about get a boss or what people are going to think. Just sing, do what you love. And it also reminds me of why I'm doing this, because a lot of times I get frustrated and I just remember this is what I'm doing. I love doing this. And that's what those covers are about. Yeah, that's how it came about.
So those even get you back on your pivot whenever you feel down sometimes.
Yeah, because I don't randomly pick songs.
Do you mind talking about it?
I didn't hear you, pardon?
You mind talking about that?
About what?
Like times when you're down, like what do you do? Like, you want to touch on that a little? Because a lot of people don't like really want to talk about stuff they go through and stuff, but You feel me? Sometimes people have put them on the spot for them, you see me?
For them to speak about it.
Yeah, so you wanna go ahead it's as if you want, if you're comfortable speaking about that.
Naturally, as creatives, a lot of creatives, you'll see where it's consistent, where a lot of creatives, whether they're artists or they're actors, they do struggle with mental health illnesses, whether it's depression, it's bipolar, it's anxiety. I don't know why that is, or drug abuse. But I could say, for me, what has helped, because I'm still going through it, guys. I'm not even, you know what I mean? For me, music, I could literally say, CJ, music saved my life numerous times.
Shout out to music.
Shout out to music. So that's really it. And weed. And self-reflecting. I would say every night before I go to bed, I take 15 minutes and I self-reflect on my day, what I could have done differently, what I shouldn't have done, what I could have done. Because I've learned to realize this, that I can't control what nobody else does. I can only control how I maneuver and how I deal with situations.
And that you have to learn that too.
Yeah, so, and that was really hard for me, and it really plagued a lot on my bipolar depression, because I had this expectation, because I was raised poor, I didn't have much. And I could say, growing up, even as a child, I could say that I was depressed, being the less fortunate one in school, wearing a little ballet shoes and the foot rub out, and, can't get lunch money for go school, and being in the ghetto, even growing up in Pineapple, hearing gunshot fly over your head, and I felt like I was not in control of my surrounding, of me, of my situation. So as I grew to be an adult, I always wanted to be in control. Like, I need to know, I need to make sure it goes this way. And I realized that it doesn't really work that way, and that's only going to make you feel more depressed, expectations, more disappointment. So I just learned to do the best that I could do in that moment, do what I think is right, and just hope for the best.
How did you learn that?
How did I learn that? Okay then. One day, I was actually very, 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 very young. I remember loaning a lot of money. All my school money I got for the week, I loaned it to a friend. I thought that person was a friend, and I had expectation that she was going to give me back my money and all of that stuff, and she left me stranded. I could not go home, and I was just so disappointed, beating up on myself, like, I usually don't do this, I should have done it this way. Saw a man. He was like, are you going home? And I said, I don't have any bus fare. And he told me, come on the bus. He paid my bus fare. And I'm on the bus, and he's looking at me, and he's like, your hand is so beautiful. And I'm like, thank you, or whatsoever. Thank you. Yeah, he's like, you have beautiful hands. And I am like, thank you so much. I appreciate it. As we kept going on the road, he started to talk to me, ask me about myself. I told him I sang. He was like, sing for me. And I sang. I just started to sing, and he was like, well, all right, okay. And I came off the bus. I was actually very confused. Like, why is he asking me all these questions? Yeah, gave me a card. I was so ghetto and backwards. I didn't even know I knew what a card was. And it was like probably 3 weeks after, somebody else was giving me a number, and I took out the card to write. And I said, oh, what card this? And he flipped it around. I said, Bumbo Clot, I know, say, the big producer, this. I'm not going to call his name because I know he's funny. I said, really? And I called. And he's like, it took you long enough. And I could say that was my first studio session. That's where I learned to write music. That's where I learned the art of real vocal training and all of that stuff. And it really changed my life. And for a second there, I was like, if things went as I thought that it should have went, as planned, I probably wouldn't be here right now. I probably would be working at a Walmart somewhere, because I would always sing, but I was like, oh, church is as far as it goes, because I don't want to sing that music because they say it's worldly and music. I don't want to go to hell because I was so young. And he opened up my horizon about music, about the arts, about being a creative, about expressing myself, and that it's okay to express myself. When I went to him and he said, write a song, I said, I can't write a song. He's like, what you always writing in them books? And I said, these are my poems. And he said, read one to me. And I read the poem to him, and he said, which part of the poem catches you the most? And I said, this part. He's like, that's your chorus. And then he said to me, which part of this poem would make you want to read more? And I'm like, this one. He's like, that's your beginning. That's your first verse. And that's how I realized I was writing songs all the time. I had so much to say. I just didn't know how to structure it. I didn't believe in myself. And I just needed that push.
Definitely. So you think that's what made you start pursuing music?
On a certain level, like, because where I'm from, as I say, people don't usually make it out. They don't make it big. So I always loved music, but I never knew the business part of music. So I never thought I could do music to make money off it. So that's when I think I figured out, okay, this could be my career. Because I always knew I'm going to sing and I'm going to keep singing. Everywhere I go, I'd sing. But I'm like, shit, this could be it. I could do what I love and I can make money off it. And I can help people and I could change the lives of the people that I love.
Definitely. Mm-hmm. So that's your intention? You want to change life?
Most definitely.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely. No, Mr. No, you need to listen. Alright, so you have anything else you want to tell the people there? You have anything else you want to fill in and let them know?
Oh my God, there's so much going on, but I don't even know if I could say.
You should definitely give us a little.
If I could say, oh my God.
This is CjKing. We gotta definitely have some exclusive now. What do you mean? Our music mean alone today. We want exclusive. Zibby, give us an exclusive. We need an exclusive.
You need an exclusive. Okay, guys. Okay, so I have an EP coming, and that's a very big deal. I've been working on it for a good while now because it needs to be perfect. I was actually.
You have an EP coming?
I got an EP coming.
Wait, you want to keep that from the people?
I wanted to keep that from the people. You ever hear the meme that's like, I don't like to speak of things before it's done?
You're hilarious. Yo, I gotta tell you that you have an awesome personality for real. Because people don't know you outside of this music, but.
That's what
Anyways, go ahead. Talk about what you say.
So the EP is coming out, and
can you give us you gonna tell us when or not? That's what you're gonna keep from us. We need
okay.
Something.
All right. So the EP is coming, and it's on September 25th.
Ooh.
And it's a very special day to me. That's the day my mom passed, and it would be a gift to her.
My condolences.
Yeah.
My condolences.
Yes, guys. So a lot of great people on there, as I said before, from Kevy B. We have Jazzwood on there as well. Kasik is going to be on that album as well. We have Universal. So much other people that I can't speak of. Big up to Shawnee B. Just so much amazing people on there. We already mentioned some names. We have some other stuff we're working on. And for this album, actually, I wanted to make it a visual album because it's a story I'm telling. So videos for every song. So that's going to be a very big deal. There's so much stuff I have coming up, but they won't even let me. They won't let me say it.
No, you have to give us something. Throw something out there.
I can't say which artist, but I'll be going on tour soon with an artist that you guys love so much. So
we're going to see you on stage live.
Yeah, you're gonna be. Yeah, I'm ready. It's been a minute. I need to get back out there. So yeah.
You say you have a show when?
I have a show on the 19th, which is very important to me. So you guys please come out because I haven't shut down Toronto in a minute. Also on the 28th of August, I'll be at Miss St. Anne and Mini Miss St. Anne in Otrius, and I actually won that pageant years ago.
Yeah,
so so now to go back and to give back and see the girls and because it really helped me, I could say, with my stage presence and being poised and to prepare me for stuff like this, for public speaking. So I can't wait to do that. Big up to all the girls. They're so young and beautiful, and you guys just come through and support them. It's going to be in Otrius, and everything's going to be on my page. I have a few festivals coming up as well, but they won't allow me to say nothing.
Fully booked out.
I'm booked.
What you mean? If you want bookings, they don't have to link Kerissa. Tell them where they could find you too. Kerissa everywhere.
Guys, it's SpencerKerissa@gmail.com for all the bookings. My Instagram is _Kerissa S. So y'all do what you need to do.
All right. And what are you on Instagram? Where else can we find you?
Okay, so
media?
At Facebook, it's just Kerissa.
Yeah.
TikTok, that I'm not good at yet.
Yeah, you need to join that.
It's Kerissa X. I can't dance, CJ.
But you need to join, go over there.
I'm over there, and I do the little voiceovers, but the dance moves, I am not that. And on Twitter, it's Kerissa X as well. Snapchat is Kerissa X. Oh my, I need to be on these stuff more.
Yeah, go over TikTok, go sing and all that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there and sing. I'm gonna be on the TikTok.
Yeah, so y'all go follow. Y'all go definitely follow.
Tick to the talk. I'll be over there.
So you don't know anything good. This is Kerissa.
Hi, it is me. All the cameras.
Right here in the Music Media Lounge. Shout out my boy Kerissa.
Music Media, big up on yourself. The place nice, the place clean and comfortable. Well, if a pretty face on the wall, but mine, but me not feel nowhere.
Now man, you have to go sign something now.
Sign something, put up something up there. What, you know, when the EP drop, up there big.
Of course, in real life. You hear, right? Okay, so I already know, man. We in Music Media Lounge, CjKing, checking out, man. Kerissa, thank
Before you cut it, yo, big up to CjKing. Big up to him now. Let me tell y'all, like, this nigga's a real nigga. No, but he is like the real. I could say he's one of the only social media personality that actually just supported me, never asked me for no money or nothing like that. The first person to contact me and say, yo, hey Kerissa, how are you doing? I saw this and I want to know, is this factual? Is there anything you want to add? What is your point of view? Instead of putting out a fucked up narrative. So I want to big him up for that. So big up yourself, CJ.
Big up Kerissa. Kerissa, this is Kerissa's interview. Make sure you go follow Kerissa and check out her music and make sure you go buy our tickets them and go and show them. You see me? In our real life.
That is it.
Music Media Lounge. Blessings. Every time.